Hello, Algebra 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at QM4 Quick Quiz 1. Again, these are just our 1 and 2 levels. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have g equals negative b minus 6a minus 8, and we're trying to solve for a. In other words, we're trying to make it look like something equals a or a equals something. In other case, in other words, we're trying to isolate a, get a by itself on one side of an equal sign. Well, in order to do that, I'm going to do two things at once here. I'm going to both add b and add 8 to both sides of the equal sign to begin with. And I can do that. I know we've done, we like to take things one step at a time. I think we're ready to step up this game now. So here, these simplify to 0. And on the right-hand side, I just have negative 6a. On the left-hand side, I have g plus b plus 8. Now, Mr. Brayman, could I have 8 plus b plus g or g plus 8 plus b? Whatever you've got to have in there, as long as it's positive g, positive b, positive 8, and they're being added together. So how do we finish this out? Well, we have to divide everything by negative 6. When I say everything, I mean everything. And so here I'm left with g plus b plus 8 divided by negative 6 equals, well, negative 6 divided by negative 6 was 1, so we just have a. Hey, there we go. What do we got going on here? It says we're also solving, actually I'm going to do the odds here. I'm going to do the odds and then just write the other ones in. M divided by a equals n minus p. We're trying to solve for a, and what I'm going to remind you of is we can take this and make that a fraction as well. Because here's what you guys like to do. Let me rewrite this whole thing. M divided by a equals n minus p. I can put that in divided by 1. Here's what you guys like. You guys like to cross multiply, and this is where you can actually do that. If you do that, you have m times 1, which is m, and you have a times the whole quantity of n minus p. So that's why I got to put it in parentheses. It's not just a times n, it's a times n minus p. And here, to get get a by itself, we're just going to divide both sides by that same n minus p. And guess what happens? That simplifies to 1a, and I'm left with m divided by n minus p equals a. And I have isolated or solved for a. What's another way to do this? Well, one of the things I've talked about already, if you've got 2 divided by 1 and 4 divided by 2, those are the same things. Those are equal, right? The same thing happens if I flip them. 1 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 4 are the same. So you could have actually flipped this and made this a divided by m equals 1 divided by, let me rewrite this over here. A divided by m equals 1 divided by n minus p. And then how would you get rid of dividing by m? Well, you'd say, what's the inverse of dividing by m? And I would say multiplying by m, and I would agree with myself. And if I do that, m divided by m simplifies to 1. I have a equals, well, 1 times m is m divided by n minus p. And you will notice that we have the same thing there. Fantastic news. All right, number 5 is the last one I'm going to do on this part here. I will put the answers, though, up on Google Classroom. We have z equals y divided by 24x. Hey, it's another one. We've got the variable we're looking for in the denominator. So we're going to do this same thing. You could, again, do one of two ways. I like the flipping method. So I'm going to say this is 1 divided by z equals 24 divided by x, or 24x divided by y. Well, what's happening to y? I'm both multiplying by 24, and dividing by y. So how do I get rid of that? I'm going to multiply both sides by y. I end up with y divided by z equals 24x. And I'm going to divide both sides by 24, which is the same as multiplying by 1 divided by 24. And I'll end up with y divided by 24z equals x. Another way to think about that, you could have multiplied into the cross multiply and get 24zx equals y, and then just divided both sides by 24 and z to get rid of those, to simplify those to 1. X still equals y divided by 24z. All right, hope that helps. If you have more questions, go ahead, come on to class or ask me or email me or do what you got to do to find out. Take care and have a great day.